Hello, everyone. Welcome to probably our most exciting game of the week, if not the most exciting game of Advanced. This is Flushed versus Easy Clap. I am joined today by my fellow caster Sherlock
Hello.
and our streamer Alienos. So the thing that makes this game so interesting is that these are pretty much our top two teams. I do not believe either team has lost, and this will be the first and possibly last time they play other than playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see who really comes out on top.
Yeah, Easy Clap ended up getting a 3-1 victory over Hanamura Hot Shots last week, while Flush taking a 3-0 to Goats Only. Now, Big Boy Big Matt was the player of the match for Flush last week. However, he's not going to be in the starting lineup today, so we'll see how Flush will fare against Easy Clap. While Flushed by our analyst has a 80% voted chance to win, while Easy Clap has a 20. So we'll just go ahead and see how the standings show after this exciting round.
Indeed, we will. All right. So Flushed has decided to go with Li Zhang, and I'm just waiting for the R from both. All right, whatever. Sorry, the teams are being strange.
I don't understand why they're asking for attack. This is control.
The control has no sides, but whatever. All right, both teams are R.
I
Making
think
sure
you
all
have the
settings.
name switched right now.
I do. All right, now we're ready.
Hey, let's get it.
Finally getting to the first map. Who is a player you're excited to see play this match?
Honestly, I am not really sure. Flush seemed to be very dominant in their first two matches before this third week going in. So I probably be excited to see probably how Melon and Cybersnip, their DPS duo, functions, I guess.
So that is actually not Cyber. That is a gag bag.
Is Gagbag okay?
Yes. So I think they told me the wrong order.
It's definitely looking a little wrong right now, unless they're just fooling. Wait, no, they're auto locked right now and they can't change.
So they told me the wrong order, so that's not my fault. Anyway,
All right,
I was
well,
wondering because I was like, Melon and Zero are usually the DPS, but we'll have to see. Both teams are opting for this dive. So, a little hindsight, there is a gentleman's agreement currently in play that neither team will be running a Mei.
okay,
So
that's a
we'll
thing.
have to see what happens. First kill is Melon. However,
seems like
two traded
Flush.
back for Flushed. It does give them the advantage. Yeah, and it looks like Flushed will probably win this.
So Flush takes the aggression onto point, getting a dive onto Cal early on. So not a lot that they could do there. They just were down their main support and they got rolled to the rest.
Falcon and Bubbles are both semi-close to their ults, Falcon more so.
I feel like there's so much pressure coming in here from Flush that they just need to be punished for their aggression. And as I say that, Wannabe is able to take down both Melon and Cybersnip.
Those are two very large kills. It actually takes out a
Wannabe
third.
with a 3K.
Avoid
map on
moving off
Genie.
Genie.
And that'll just be a cleanup.
Wannabe
Gagbag
gets-
jumping on point. and he'll be
Wannabe
taken
gets
out.
4 that fight, and the ult economy is looking far stronger for Easy Clap. They currently will have pretty much every ult besides support up for these next fight, and both support ult will probably come up either within the fight itself or right after.
So the pulse bomb is thrown out on Genie. Genie's down early on, but Melon takes down both Wannabe and Avoid. Bomb is thrown in, gets nothing. Attack on Koodle gets taken down by Zira.
Melon kills 3.
Melon on a 3K. Yusuf.
And that was actually really impactful too. So both Yusuf, Koodle, and Falcon all used their ults in that fight, and they lost. Well, the only ults used on Flush sides were Nano and Primal.
So Melon goes Meteor Strike, and I don't think he would be risky enough to...
Probably just retreating back.
Yep,
oh, he's actually going up top.
Pulse bomb out, gets nobody, but Cyberston takes down Yusuf. Melon DMX Falcon, but in baby form takes out Genie. Cyberston also takes down Falcon baby form, but Koodle gets a 2K.
I actually 3K. I thought this was going to be a pretty easy win. It looked like for Flushed, as they had gotten 2 pretty big kills, but it swung in the favor of Easy Clap.
Koodle definitely popping off there to save the point.
Yeah, I think it was a 3K for him.
That was a 3K.
Melon
Koodle, yes.
Goes in and feeds. I'm not sure exactly why he did that.
It was a little too much aggression on his own part.
Yeah, he is known for being a very aggressive player. It's interesting actually to see Zira on this Tracer and Melon on the Doomfist, as both players are known actually for the opposite roles. Melon is a very impressive Tracer and Zira is a very good Doomfist.
I guess we have ourselves a Houston Outlaws moment here.
Possibly memes? I mean, I wouldn't put it past either of these teams. Or maybe
Melon.
Strategy to
Nano boost on to Gagbag, takes down Cal. And Flushed seemed to try to be taking this point, however, Easy Clap does seem to stabilize on the point itself. So
just slowly getting those kills. Cyber does kill Koodle, though.
The Primal, they chase down Avoid, so Avoid is out. Melon is able to take him out. And we'll see if they're able to keep this push going, as we're in 1-fight territory for Easy Clap. They just need to win this last push here.
And this is just becoming a brawl. Neither team really has an advantage, but it's ticking up still for Easy Clap.
Melon gets Avoid. Melon gets Avoid, so that's a huge up for Flush. But as I say that, Wannabe and Yusuf take down Melon and Genie. The teabag grab from Koodle and Zira.
Easy Clap.
Easy Clap.
Unless a miracle play happens.
Nah, I think this might be a routine cleanup here for Easy Clap.
Yeah. Melon may be able to touch. She does. Instantly dies.
So the stall isn't enough, and that first round is going to go to Easy Clap.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of aggression in chat, so we'll just ignore that. So you tell me, since you know about this gentleman agreement, is this for the entire game or just for first round?
I have no idea.
All right.
Staff just knows because staff knows all. Except obviously not all, because I'm assuming it's probably for all of it.
Well, we'll go ahead and see as time goes on, but it seems like this same... Actually, Zira is switching over on the Reaper, and Cyberstip is now on the Rhine. So that's the only change that
Rhine.
That's the only change we have here. Flush taking presence on point first, so we'll see how Easy Clap wants to engage here. Just a big poke game coming out right now. Nothing much going on. However, Easy Clap has more poke.
Flushed has the far stronger composition, but Genie is actually really caught out. So is Mythology.
Both supports out for Flushed. So we'll see here. Avoid is down for Easy Clap, and Wannabe is now down. So a little tanking down on the DPS. However, Easy Clap takes the first point capture. Falcon takes down Melon, and I feel like this might be a retreat for Flush. They're going to go ahead and group up.
I'm not sure why that happened, considering they have the far stronger composition. Reaper Doomfist should destroy Dive, but both of their supports were just caught out of position.
Playing on point, Cyberstim should have a better tank play here since he's going to get some Monkey.
Wannabe swapped over to Widow and is dueled in the back by Mythology.
Koodle seems to be carrying Easy Clap right now, getting a 2K, actually a 3K on that last put right there.
It's very
Mythology
I mean-
gets a boof off of the Baby Diva, and I think he's
unfortunate.
maybe he'll get Ab alive.
It's possible. He's currently just wall riding around.
He's just all in there.
Oh, there he
There
goes.
he goes. So
I
Yusuf
think-
pops the primal but gets no value out of it other than just keeping himself alive probably. He's
What?
trying to get Cyber Set, and
Oh,
he gets
he
Cyber
gets
Set
Cyber.
afar.
Melon actually pops his Doomfist ult as well and still ends up dying.
Wannabe gets caught out. And
This
then-
is a very strange. This has basically been a non-stop engagement for about 30 to 40%.
Well, seems now Flush is
Shattered
sticking together.
gets a
Deadeye
Void.
coming out. Zero gets a Void. Koodle gets Melon. Trading back and forth. The Sound Barrier comes out from Mythology. Bomb coming in from Falcon gets nothing. Bubbles actually
they do
takes down
cap.
Baby Diva.
However, they're
Flush-
now
Flush gets a cap.
they're
Flush gets
in
the
one
cap.
fight percentage. If Easy Clap does cap it back, they should win.
Wannabe gets a snipe off on Genie. He took a
The
flake right on point.
supports have just been falling left and right
Able now by-
every fight.
Death Blossom coming out getting no value. He gets
Oh,
sniped out by
no.
Zero. They all dive. The Sniper Snip, Cyber Sip is down. Bubbles tosses in the Desperation Nuke. Nothing. Void gets booped off, and so. Or Void boops off Mythology, so. Easy Clap, one fight territory here. All they just need to do is stall this engagement. Couple snipes getting shot up.
Oh,
Yusuf goes Primal up top. takes
Nano
down-
Widow.
The High Noon coming
Actually
out
takes
from
out
Koodle.
Genie as well.
Koodle cannot take down Sniper Set before he gets charged into. Beat coming out here for Easy Clap. Bubbles gets slept on the point on the ball. Zira and Mythology off the side of the point. Nothing much
And-
going on. Cal takes down
well-
Bubbles. Zira the only one on point right now. He will not have his Wraith anymore. Just popped it and he is down. We'll see. Nope, there is no touch. So that will be the first map going to Easy Clap.
That was interesting.
That was very non-meta.
I mean, that was the point, I understand, but I mean, it seemed like Flush actually swapped a bit more onto meta. They swapped to a Rhine Diva comp.
That is true.
And even still, they lost. I'm questioning why they have the DPS currently swapped.
So Genie
Alright.
wasn't supposed to play support?
Genie was, I don't know. No, other way. I think that's now correct.
Go ahead and ask, see if it's correct from.
I
tank
mean,
down
I'm
to
just
support.
thinking about what they went last time. Cyber was main tank, Bubbles off tank, Zero hit scan Melon.
Okay, so Cybersnip and Bubbles on tank, Zero Melon on DPS, and then Genie Mythology on support.
Dear Lord. Okay, there's a map. Temple.
Well,
And
seems
I
like
think
Easy
we already
Clap
got
is ready.
both R's from both teams.
Hopefully, there was a bunch of ours. So we got ourselves Temple Anubis, a very map, especially for those that really like playing meta. So what do you think we're going to see out of both these teams?
Dive probably. I'm suspecting Wannabe will probably play Widow on defense because it is
It's
I
viable.
wouldn't say meta here, but it definitely is viable, especially if neither team is going meta.
Now it just begs the question to see if this agreement goes past. Okay, so
It's looking like it is currently.
we should just disregard the way that Easy Clap is looking right now. We'll just wait and to see until time
Easy
runs out.
clap. Well, I wouldn't necessarily disregard it because it is easy clap.
That is fair. But coming from Flush, we can probably just say, since they've already left spawn, we can name off their roster. So they're going the Ryan Diva and looking like a big poke with this Junkin.
I'm
McCree.
still so confused why Zera is on this hit scan. No offense to Zera, he's not a hit scan player. He is known for his projectile, and Melon is known for his hit scan. Unless something has changed, I don't see the reason why they're doing this.
That is fair, and the gates are open, so it seems like Easy Clap is running.
They're going this.
They're running.
I said I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh, so they teleport up top with the ammo field. Melon just jumps on top and gets mowed down. And his
I mean, he kills a void with it.
Bubbles takes down Yusuf, who charged onto points, so we're just gonna see some poke until probably one side dies. Honestly, that's how poke kind of works now. Yep,
I don't think either team really is. Well, at least Flushed probably shouldn't be poking this. There's no reason to. They're just going to be losing their shields.
That is true. So, what were Clap trying to get Flush to leave this side building by pushing through main? So we're gonna go ahead and see Yusuf taking high ground across point. Nobody is with him. This is kind of a weird engagement.
So confused what is happening right now.
Ryan Battle's on point. Melon is behind Easy Clap right now, but not really much.
Oh, they teleported behind them actually.
They are now on top, behind the Koodle. The Koodle.
This.
I have no freaking clue what's going on right now.
This is hard to cast.
So we have Easy Clap
Koodle
is on point.
Koodle is
Koodle's
now
on
sitting
high
on the
ground.
other high ground and just kind of melting things. Mythology needs to
really
die.
Flush can't really peek. Okay, so Koodle is getting shot from behind by Mythology. Mythology is one around this corner. He amps himself.
I don't know why he's still there because now
This
he
is
could
going to
get
be a very big
staggered.
stagger if he gets caught.
It's a
This is a
Lucio.
big
He's hard to
stagger.
kill.
And he gets out. All right. So Easy Clap making their way up main. Nope, Yusuf is backing up. So it seems like they're calling and they're going to go to the right of point. They're going to TP up top. This is exactly what they do. Proton barrier is up. Genie is getting melted. The ammo field is keeping Koodle up. Zero gets taken out of his Deadeye. The beat is down.
Every ult has just gone off, but it looks like it's hard to tell. But the ults from Easy
Clap
Clap
is
are
getting
being
a
more
little bit
effective.
D-Mech on Bubbles. Melon is up top. But
Yusuf
it
is
seems like
charging
Yusuf
into.
is on
Yusuf
point.
solo shatters Genie.
It's worth.
Yeah, he does get nano off though, not to much effect.
Cybersip gets stun locked, and he's down. Bubbles making desperation, throwing down the Diva bomb. Will it get anybody? No, it will not. So desperation, not really effective as Easy Clap caps with 4 minutes left.
And that was. I don't understand this.
That was definitely a round. That's all I can say for it. That was a round.
Flush are not playing like a top team.
Yeah, Flush, their defense has been very odd.
I can't tell if this is just their team. Like, first of all, as I said, Zera and Melon are swapped. Gag is not known for his main tank. Bubbles is not, but both Gag and Bubbles are considered top tier off tanks. I'm not sure why either one of them is playing a main tank, because I know they have a main tank. Let me just check real quick. Let's see. Maybe a possible schedule conflict?
It could
Yeah,
be.
because Flushed has a full roster, and they have Matt. That's the thing. This just seems very strange from them.
It's probably a move of domination, I guess I could call it, where they don't care about the first two maps and then they're just gonna try to steamroll the last three for a reverse sweep. But
Maybe I wouldn't necessarily put it past them, but also
it could might as well backfire on them.
I don't know.
Wannabe's chilling right behind, so we'll see if
Oh?
Flush decides not to turn around. Melon gets taken down early. Wannabe's still behind, assaulting onto the tank.
They finally notice, but
Little too late. Kodo takes out
What
Mythology.
is-
Melon gets a good snipe off of Cal, so that's going to be a pretty good stagger.
a
if
Void
Flush can
may
get
be
their
able to
feet
res
together.
him though. I'm not too sure where he is.
They seem to pressure the respawn point, so Flush is up one here in this engagement.
And it's a big up one.
Putting some damage into the tanks. Koodle on the Pharah still above. Falcon gets
Mythology
smacked.
Mythology also gets Falcon's mech.
Wannabe takes down Genie. Zero gets Falcon. Melon gets Wannabe. Easy Clap is down the side. Melon getting some
Melon.
good snipes.
Okay.
A triple kill for Melon. Zero getting Yusuf. Cal's alone on top. We're going to see him falling very soon. So
As I
that'll be
said,
one for
Melon is
Flush.
infamous for his hit scan. I'm glad to see him on hit scan. I'm just confused why it's taken them this long to put him on it.
Wannabe's switching over to the Tracer, seeing if he can assault some supports here.
Or he may actually be targeting the Widow.
He could be. Yeah, he seems to be waiting. Koodle throws out the Rocket Barrage, getting two. Both supports down for Flushed right now. Zero taking down Koodle. Wannabe and Yusuf just getting... Yep.
Avoid his battle mercying, as you do.
Going after Bubbles. Bubbles gets the health pack and he's able to disengage here.
Well, Yusuf is actually going full on aggressive to try and demech him, but I don't think it's going to work.
All right, well, Melon gets a good shot off on Cal, and Mythology actually took down an overextended Wannabe.
Yusuf is currently in the enemy team's spawn.
So apparently Falcon threw in his bomb, taking down Zero and Mythology.
I don't know what to watch because there's basically a fight going on at every point in the map.
I'm gonna go ahead and watch point here because that's where we need to focus on. That's where they win.
So currently, is Yusuf is still in their backline.
Yeah, Yusuf is
Oh,
definitely way.
I didn't pause, so
Someone probably DC'd.
Yusuf.
Yep, Yusuf has DC'd.
Well, yeah, that's
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. I mean, it makes it a 5v6 now. Maybe it was a tactical plan to get him so he could get back in spawn.
You know what? They just took down Melon, who was in the. Well, actually, no, he was actually pressuring up front. So I don't see why Yusuf was still back there in the first place.
I don't know either. It just
Yusuf
looked like he
probably
was
joined for spawn camp.
maybe.
Maybe they were going for spawn camp. They now understand that Flush has 5 ults here and that they're going to try to push the point, and he needs to get to spawn immediately.
I mean,
Wouldn't put it past them, but we'll go ahead and wait.
I'll give
to
them
see
the
what happens here.
about
We give them benefit of the doubt.
But yeah, so far, Flush does not look like a top team.
Yeah. It's definitely been a cluster of a game so far, especially on the side of Flushed. Easy Clap, while being a meme, it still looks like they're better like understanding of how much of a meme they can be without being too unorganized as Flush.
Possibly. Or maybe this is just how they're playing.
That is
Okay,
fair.
there's Yusuf. So we'll have to see. Apparently his brother unplugged his computer. Wanna be in cyber. Okay, we're good.
Okay. So here, we're back.
And
Yusuf
we
is
are now
at
back.
spawn. Yusuf's now on the Rhine. Cybersnip throws in his Earth Shatter. Gets not a lot of
Doesn't
value
really
out of it.
matter, it looks like.
Only gets Falcon, and he's teabagging Falcon on
He's
point.
teabagging Falcon.
And that'll be a cleanup for Easy Clap. Wannabe's getting a little low, but that's just Wannabe being Wannabe. Yusuf
And they're
gets
now
swept by
currently okay. They're guaranteed more time. This is
Genie. Yusuf charges 0 and teabag 0. Okay. So Flush is back in their spawn. We'll see how they're going. Cal's up top getting aggressed by Bubbles, but it seems like
What
he'll make out of that
is-
alive.
they have pushed this fight back into Flush spawn.
Where is that? There it is. Okay, Zero doesn't get any value out of his Deadeye. Wannabe, okay.
Are they pushing them back to the other spawn now?
Cal and Falcon have both teamed up on Mythology to kill him. Zero is now back at his spawn.
Oh no,
Flush-
Yusuf is on top of them now.
It is now a giant flank. Dragons are being thrown into spawn.
Oh, Cyber counter.
Cyber gets cancelled.
Oh no. Yusuf is very low. Mythology is trying to kill him.
Yusuf shatters nothing.
He tries to shatter Mythology. That was a nice chuck of a. Oh my god, what is happening?
So, okay, so Zero is now on the
moved
Genji.
to Genji.
He gets to
When
pick on
is the point?
Kudo.
Oh.
Okay,
Cyber
so
pins
Avoid and
avoiding
Cooler
him.
down. Avoid and Cooler down. Wannabe takes down Genie, but Cyberstep also takes down Yusuf. The trades are there. Pulse bomb onto Cyberstep. He's down. Bombs thrown
What
in
the?
by Falcon. Falcon is taken down by Zira.
They
So,
get a
Flush
tick.
gets a tick on point. It is now Koodle and Avoid on point.
Avoid is battle mercying aggressively.
And the Battle Mercy scares off Bubbles and Mythology. Bubbles takes down a kill, or gets a kill on Cal, so he's back in the spawn. But Flushed only gets a tick off this engagement with only 2:15 remaining. Wannabe is just
And
aggressive.
I mean, they pushed them back, sort of. They're no longer in their spawn. They're in the midpoint.
Yusuf is
and
definitely
Yusuf
overextending
falls.
this game. Zero
That's-
Dragon Blade gets a 2. Avoid on Koodle.
That's a lot of ults.
Definitely a lot of ults being used. Falcon just staggering on the point, wanting to draw this one out. Genie don't have the
Will any of them
amplification
touch?
matrix.
Yes.
Genie with the amplification matrix taking some shots on. Bomb being thrown in by Bubbles. It gets Koodle. Now Yusuf and Wannabe are both on point trying to.
Now we're just
stall.
gonna have to figure out how long they can stall.
And that's it. So a minute 33 left here for Flushed. Definitely not the performance that they were probably wanting, but it's the performance they got.
They used 6 ults to win. I mean, if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do.
That was definitely the biggest spawn camp I have seen in a very long time.
Oh, I've seen worse.
This is definitely looking like one of those comp games that you play.
This is like an Overwatch League team memeing super hard on like a contenders team or something. I don't know. It's so weird because we know how Flushed usually. I want to actually look back. I haven't had a chance to watch any of Flushed's games. I want to see if they have. Well, now they've swapped it over. I wanted to see if they had been consistently running Melon and Zero on swapped roles, but who knows?
Well, here we go. We got Easy Clap on the Torb Ash with probably the Mercy Pocket on Koodle. And then the... Well, I'm going to wait till the game starts for this. All right, so we got Widow Genji, and then a Bap, Lucio, Diva Rhine coming from Flushed. So we'll see how they want to do this engagement. Kind of running dive, but not quite. Sniper Sip just ran mid by himself. They had to throw
Koodle kills off
Immortality.
a support though. That's not going to be good for this
It's
fight.
not good.
Okay. Wannabe's on Torb.
Melon gets a good shot off on Falcon, and Zero is definitely in the back line, so he gets taken out.
Well, avoid reses, so.
Yep, so Easy Clap is back with all of their players. And it seems like that'll be the end of that engagement. It's back to Poke. Wannabe has his turret in nice location, up where no one can see it. So that's good. So it seems like Flush will be taking the side room for now. Maybe they'll switch it up after they move in. And Genie gets taken down pretty early on by Falcon. But they're pushing up on Yusuf alone. Yusuf getting totally
Just
neglected
kinda-
by
Oh,
Zero.
but
the res
Avoid
is
does
up.
manage to res him.
The res is up, and that'll be a cleanup.
No
Melon
one
does
kills
take out Wannabe. And we got ourselves Mythology on point. He's taking down the turret of Wannabe, and we're gonna go ahead and see. Mythology died from Cal, so it seems like Easy Clap is gonna go ahead and.
Are they even
full
gonna
hold
touch? Nope, not gonna
there's
touch.
No opportunity to touch.
Okay.
So Flush is gonna have to full hold here unless they want to be down 2 maps in this series.
Yeah, I am.
I am confused.
I mean, so an interesting other thing about Easy Clap, most of you probably know this, but they made a promise that they would not scrim. Mainly because a lot of them are like tier 3 players, so they don't have time to scrim, nor do they really care enough to. And I do believe I know Flushed does. But it's currently
Flush has tier 3 players.
Flushed also has tier 3 players.
Gotcha.
Zira actually was on, for a brief amount of time, a South American Contenders team.
All right, cool.
So that's actually really impressive. And then things happen. It was a whole debacle. So I know they do scrim as a team, but it's looking like Easy Clap just seems far more prepared.
Easy Clap seems a little bit more prepared. I feel like Flush is too deep in their memes to pull this one out. If they lose this map, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I give Easy Clap the rest of this game.
Yeah.
Not all of their team is in the right room, and Falcon's already trying to engage with the hook. So DPS is left in main while their tanks and supports are on a flank route. Wannabe is getting behind. Koodle takes down Melon. There is no res on the side of Flush, so Melon's
Oh
gonna be
no.
gone.
Falcon hard flanks.
Yep, and so Easy Clap just floods on them from all angles.
And
Shields
wins.
cannot protect them. A charge off onto Falcon, but that doesn't kill him, and that is, yep. Easy Clap is up 2-0 in this. Play of the game brought to you by Bubbles. Let's see what he gets here.
Well,
Well, it wasn't horrible. We have somebody gone.
Genie left.
It seems like they want early bird in.
That's the wrong team.
According to Melon, Genie rage quit.
Matt Flush, who's your sub? And
Is Early Bird on EZC?
I'm not sure. I'll check the rosters.
It seems
This
like
is a,
Flush is wanting Early Bird. That's what they're trying to say.
I know, but I'm trying to see if he's on the roster.
Yeah.
There he is. Okay, he's on the roster.
Okay.
Got it.
He's seen. All right. So he was a top 500 support in season 19. So a fill in for Genie seems pretty reasonable here.
Yeah. What is happening?
Well, so far, if I were to call it right now, I'd say Koodle is definitely been really popping off this map, or this round of play against Flushed, getting off a bunch of picks each round, even in this cluster of games that we've been watching so far. Not really a bunch of coordination from either team. This is just looking like a quick play game where no one's in voice chat. So I feel like Koodle, out of all of this, is still looking pretty good. And it seems like we're heading to Scrim Row.
Kings. Surprise, surprise. Everyone loves this map. Where are you? There we are. All right.
Out of all of League Zero, I don't think anybody has been on Eichenwald, have we?
I don't believe so.
Kings
It's
Row is obviously the favorite.
I feel bad because in against any other map besides maybe Hollywood, Ike would probably win because it is one of the favorites.
Yeah.
But it's against Kings, so no one's ever going to pick it.
Kings
Unfortunately.
Row is just a godly map.
It's probably the best map in the game. Well, Lucio players will argue it's probably Ilios, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go
We're
ahead
go-
and see as the gates open what Flush decides to run out. In the
They're
beginning.
still on this. Okay.
They're still on the swap. And now they're running.
They have flipped their tanks, I guess,
We got
without telling
ourselves
me.
the Ana Lucio. Okay.
They flipped their tanks without telling us. Oh well. So Bubbles is now actually on main tank and Gag is on tank. They're running the Zarya. And the rest of it seems the same. Still running Melon.
We're looking. I'm looking right now. It looks like Easy Clap might be running the AC 130. We'll see.
Same thing they ran last time, I guess. Except Cal and Avoid have swapped supports.
Yep. So this is the AC 130 strat teleporting on top of the
Yep.
statue. However, they leave Koodle alone, so he's free to be picked with Mythology.
I think Yusuf
No,
accidentally
no,
fell.
So
May not end up mattering though.
Sniper Sip takes out a Void, but Wannabe and Falcon take out an Early Bird and Melon. Bubbles takes down Falcon, so Easy Clap is down here in this engagement.
However, they do have the closer respawns, and Bubbles gets taken down.
Bubbles gets taken out, but Flush gets the pick, so we might see some stabilization coming in as Cal decides to stagger himself.
Yeah. Only one
So-
missing now is Rhine, who is being brought back by Lucio.
Yep, so Flush stabilizes here. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock for Easy Clap to make an engagement.
Wannabe swaps over to the Widow now. Koodle stays on this Bastion.
Okay, so they really like this Bastion. He didn't get a lot of Volt Charge, so he did have prime real estate to switch. However, he did not choose to.
Oh, they
Nano
nano the.
puts on Koodle.
That's going to be
This is
point.
big. They are now stuck in Hotel.
I mean, the problem with when you nano that Bastion and he covers the entire point, there's nothing you can do
Definitely.
because he
So-
will melt every single one of your shields.
Easy
So
Clap go ahead and takes the first objective, moving on to Escort now. And Flush.
then, all right, hold.
It was okay hold for Flush. 5 minutes left on the clock for Easy Clap to get 2 more objectives with a 1 minute 30 plus if they get to the next checkpoint.
Wannabe's actually pushing extremely far ahead, looking for a pick. He does miss though. Doesn't get anything, and actually looks like he's probably gonna die here.
Gets
Yeah.
back by Mythology. Grab is thrown in by the side of Flushed.
Oh. A shatter
beat
comes out.
bunch of
It
bullshits
baits
are
the
out.
beat.
Yusuf's charging onto point.
Yusuf does manage to kind of get out. If he runs,
He's
he
pretty
could
low, he's
probably
pretty
live.
low, and the transit's thrown out to save him. Transit's thrown out to save, so Flush is going to go ahead and back up, giving respect to this trans. And
Only ult up for them is Koodle, who just.
he tanks
High
to get on
ground.
high ground.
I
Zero
mean,
takes down Wannabe, who's
high ground is a
fine.
very useful position, except he doesn't have a main tank up there with him.
Zero gets a
Yeah.
2K on the Deadeye on Cal and Falcon. Koodle takes out
And
Cybersip.
Bubbles
Zero
just
gets a 2K.
4K.
So that's
4K?
like, yeah, it's a full 4K. You got 2 with the Deadeye and 2 without. All right, so that's a 4K by Zero.
Yusuf got bullied.
Wannabe is just staggering.
Yeah, I don't know why, but some of these players just seem to love to jump in at random times for no reason. Oh, well, I guess he swapped, so.
Alright, well, he's on the legs now, so we're going to see.
We
We're
on
at,
the
we're at
legs.
this corner. We're at this corner. Yusuf gets slept, but immediately woken up, so not a lot of value coming down. Bubbles is about half health, but he's getting healed.
Oh,
grab is
that
in,
could
but
be
Melon takes that one.
big, but
Here goes a retire.
Oh.
Melon gets 2.
3
Yusuf
actually,
is
because he
slow.
killed off Wannabe right before that. A big shatter by Yusuf.
Melon is the only one on point, so it's Bubbles
Melon
and
and-
Melon versus Void, but
No one.
Void is going to go and
Avoid just leaves.
never mind, he's going to go ahead and just die.
He
I'm
had
not
a
gonna
chance
lie.
because the attackers would have spawned quicker.
All right, so Melon gets taken out early. We're still at the corner with 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes remaining.
They've stalled this for about 2 minutes, I believe. That's not bad.
Takes down Wannabe. So just poking back and forth. Nano gets thrown out on Bubbles. He gets stunned, but
He gets
slammed.
2 actually, but neither of them are followed up.
Yusuf actually does get taken out at the end of that engagement, so we'll see if Easy Clap decides to leave after that. Koodle seems to be chilling at the pub. So Wannabe's on the flank on the Doomfist. He didn't learn his lesson on Tracer. Let's see if he learns it on Doomfist. But just a constant poking. Koodle takes down Melon. Zero on the Deadeye. We'll see if he gets any value out of
Nope.
bomb being thrown out too. Yep, Koodle gets taken out by the bomb. Yusuf
Actually
is now-
gets Falcon's mech too.
yeah, Falcon is demeched. Wannabe gets taken out. Cyberset takes on Baby
Blade
Diva.
falls.
Yusuf gets a good. Okay, so
Oh,
Yusuf
okay.
shatters.
Big beat though.
Both beats being spent by both teams. The Nano onto Yusuf. Not a lot of value going on. A Nano onto or a nade onto Melon. So Melon can't get healed. Cyberset
Both-
takes on Cal.
Both Annas die.
Mythology gets taken down.
Ooh.
Cyberset the only tank on the point right now for Flushed.
Oh,
Koodle takes down Zero
gagbag.
and Melon, and it seems like that'll be the second point being given to Easy Clap. Finally.
I don't know why Gag is playing on a Cyber account, but oh well.
Yeah.
Because Cyber is also a player who I don't think he's on a team this season.
Okay.
We'll find out. And anyway, rough.
Just poke.
Only 2 minutes on the clock for this final point. There's a definite probability that
Wannabe
Flush could
was in the
hold this.
back, Gets slept, but he uses his. Okay, so Deadeye being thrown out by Koodle. Let's see if he gets any value. He gets early bird in the beginning. So Bubbles got Nano, but he's just gets mowed down by Koodle and the rest of Easy Clap. It's now.
Do they know
Stallo.
he's up there?
Oh.
Well, they know one of them's up there.
Red Tire gets taken out by
Oh.
Koodle. And Melon is now dead from Falcon.
That was really their only shot. I mean, that was No, they have 3 ults, so.
Deadeye getting up. Let's see.
Oh
He
no,
gets the
Zero!
boop. Zero boops Avoid, or Avoid boops
Oh,
Zero off.
massive!
A massive bomb coming out from Cyberstep on a 3K and a DMEC on a Falcon.
It was
Easy
helped
clap.
by the shatter that just nails all of them to the ground.
Easy Clap running away with their tails between their legs. Wannabe is going under the map and immediately gets taken out by Zero. So a massive shatter accompanied by Gagbag's bomb will give him a giant 3K plus a DMAC.
And we are probably 1, possibly 2 fights.
We got 1 fight for a loss, and then 1 fight and a stagger for a win. Yusuf
Shatter
go
gets
for a 180.
nothing.
Wannabe's in the backline, takes down Zero. So Easy Clap is up right now. Bomb's thrown in. The beat saves everybody. But Koodle takes down Melon, who is in the backline. Cyberstimp gets demeched. Bubble's the only take on the point right now. And he's very low, so now he's down.
Cyber's just trying to stall. And it looks like they will take... The question is, can they get it to overtime? That should really be their only goal.
2.8
And it doesn't look
seconds.
they do.
So regardless of the time remaining for Flushed after their next engagement, we will have a second round of play if Flush can make 3 points. Now, it was looking very sloppy there near the end of that second checkpoint. Nope, they cannot swap roles. It was looking very sloppy there at the end of the second checkpoint for Easy Clap on their push. I believe they were held there for about 3 minutes, I would say. Here and there, I would assume that was about 3 minutes. So a good stall from Flush. Now, they didn't look altogether still. They just were a little bit better than the chaos that was Easy Clap.
Yeah.
So the defense coming out from Easy Clap right now, we have Falcon and Yusuf running a Reinhog, then a Hanzo coming out from Easy Clap. Haven't seen him play in a while. We got a Void and Cal, and they're running the Luciana, and that's a mirror. Luciana on the side of Flushed. Flush running a more with a McCree Tracer. So Wannabe's behind, so that just makes Flush want to push up. A Melon gets hooked and dead immediately. So Avoid also takes down Early Bird, but once again, Wannabe is way far back and gets taken out. Falcon kind of underextending, but he has the canister to heal himself after he takes down Zero.
Melon goes Widow. Looking for a
pick to get him up. Early Bird takes down Cal. Cal is touching the spawn doors of Flush.
Oh, that was a nice shot by Melon.
So both supports are down, and Flush is just gonna run away with this point. Koodle the only one up except for Wannabe, who's now gonna be on top of point trying to get a snipe off. Koodle is now dead. Wannabe the only person left, and he's gonna go ahead and retreat. So it looks like, unless we get the Rhine back, maybe they might recontest.
Ryan does get back.
Okay, so the recontest is on. Yusuf touched, but he's antied, his shield's done, and alright, so Flush gets the point. A Nano coming out, so Easy Clap really wants this, but Cyberstip takes out Wannabe, and Avoid gets taken out a little earlier than that. Koodle gets a good pick on Mythology, Zero gets a pick on Yusuf. So right now we have Easy Clap a little bit down in this engagement, using their main tank. They have both their they have their DPS and their supports alive.
They're just gonna back off.
Falcon, okay, yeah, Falcon is flanking, not gonna go for the sneaky hook on a support. So he's gonna go ahead and back up and await Yusuf to get back. So Yusuf is now back. They have their full team here.
Oh, Melon tries to go for Wannabe, but actually gets taken out.
Deadeye coming out from Koodle. He gets Mythology, who's trying to retreat on the wall.
Where was he?
Mythology was on the wall next to the hotel. He was
I don't know if I
wall
would have used that shatter, but all right.
riding. He's asserting dominance. Yeah, I do. So Wannabe and Melon having a tracer battle, and it seems like they have both respectfully. Never mind. The Nano is being thrown onto Wannabe, who gets slept, and he gets out of there alive. But Melon does take down Cal, and Yusuf charges into Mythology into the inside the hotel. Yusuf goes down by the hands of Sniper Snip. Falcon takes down
This
Melon.
is
Okay.
messy, but
This is very messy. As of now, Flush
Early
has the
Bird
upper
is-
hand from spawn. Yeah, Mythology takes down Koodle.
Wannabe takes on Early Bird though. This is just really back and forth, but Flush
Meanwhile,
wins
on
it.
Cart, yeah, on Cart, Flush is currently winning. Wannabe is still deep in the back lines of Flushed. He's gonna take the sub and hopefully re-go with his team. Bomb thing.
That's a very high up bomb. It actually
Yeah.
doesn't even hit anything.
Bubbles is anti right now, but Zera gets a 2K. Both supports down on the side of Easy Clap. 0-3.
3,
4.
4.
Can he make it 5? It's a 5.
Kill Wannabe, Zera. Where even is... Oh, there's Wannabe.
He's in the back line. It's making sure that this 6K is impossible. The Tracer battle. Zero tries to join in. I'm pretty sure it's too late for that 6K, but can
Yeah,
he get it?
unfortunately.
There it is.
He
We'll-
does, kind of.
We'll kind of count it. Pulse bomb out on Cal. So Cal is down. That's the support down early for the side of EZ Clap. Now it's the Boostio coming out on the Mythology. And it's a cleanup by Flush. Looking a lot better in these last two engagements. And so they're just going to keep everybody on cart. And EZ Clap needs to muster up the stall that they have. They're going to... Oh, well, Wannabe just switched off of the Tracer. And Falcon's now on the Diva, so 3 ults coming up from the side of BZ Clap. If Cal can charge up that Nano in a
Oh,
few seconds.
Koodle.
Ooh, so Koodle is actually...
It actually... It isn't... He isn't saved by the beat. It actually lands in a nook that means that he wasn't in LOS of it.
So Zera, once again with his Deadeye, see if he can get any picks with it. No picks with it. Yusuf gets nobody with the Shatter, and so Mythology actually takes down Falcon pretty early. So we're going to go and see how the rest of this engagement goes. Yusuf gets annihilated. Melon is in the back lines. And I feel like this is just going to be a...
They
Koodle takes
capped
down
that
Mythology.
really fast.
Yusuf trying on stall and ball, but that'll be it. So 3:54 on the clock for Flushed after a pretty dang good push after the second point kind of stall that EZ Clap had.
Yeah, that was certainly unique to watch.
So after a pretty back and forth engagement on the first round, we now have a stomp by Flush on the second round, giving them almost their entire time bank for first point back.
Well, Easy Clap sits at a solid 1 minute. So it is possible that you were correct that Flush was kind of memeing until this point and is now actually maybe taking it seriously.
Because both these teams are 2-0 coming into this fight, or coming into this map, or game.
Yeah. And rather dominant 2-0s at that.
Very much so. A 3-1 and 3-0 from both teams are a 3-1 from EZ Clap and 3-0 coming from Flushed. So Flush being 2-0 right, or Flush losing 2-0 right now in this game seemed pretty odd, but both teams are memeing pretty hard this game. So we're gonna
Especially
go ahead and
considering
see.
neither is deciding to run May.
That is fair. No meta has been run except for the tanks and supports. So the DPS have been really out there. Wannabe is still on the tour, but maybe he's memeing this round.
Wannabe is always memeing, but it works, so I don't think anyone blames him for it. Anyway.
Sleep on the bubbles and not really... Oh, a big flash, but not a lot of value out of it. We're gonna go see Sniper Step actually gets taken out of his mech really, or Gag Bag gets out of his mech really early. Oh, a big fire strike from Yusuf. and it seems like
usually
Clap
what
has a
happens when there's
free
Baptiste
clean.
on play.
Zero is still behind, and Easy Clap, a good cleanup, and so they're going to be able to take this point, and they're going to push up a little bit.
The next fight will be an OT though, and that means all Flushed really has to do. Mythology is going to get staggered here. All Flushed really.
Will
No?
Mythology get out?
I guess
Mythology
he
gets out.
does.
So
I
it seems
think-
like who can build the
Oh
ults
no,
first?
Koodle falls,
Uh-oh.
and it's an OT now.
Deadeye out from Zero. Can he get any value out of it?
But both main tanks nanoed.
Huge
Oh,
shatter!
Huge shatter!
Both Annas are dead.
Oh,
huge shatter
big
from
shatter
Bubbles.
too!
Koodle's back with his Deadeye. Can he get any value out of it? Gets Bubbles, and he gets the DMEC onto Cyberstep. So Easy Clap seem to actually win this.
I didn't think it was.
Clap. Oh, we're gonna see. We'll see. We'll see. The Lucio and the Tracer are both in the back lines of Easy Clap, so we're gonna go and see if they can get any picks. But as of now, it's a good win from Easy Clap. They have the Molten Core coming
I
from.
don't know if they know that the Tracer and Lucio are both behind them.
Where's Mythology? I lost track of him. Oh,
He's wall riding back to his team.
Okay, yeah, I see him. All right, there he is. So Mythology's back with his team. Melon is still behind. He has no recall now. So here's the Molten Core coming up from the side of Easy Clap.
Actually, a lot of
Diva
Flushed is very low. Melon takes out Koodle, but yeah, Flushed was just so low going into that engagement.
So Cybersub gets demeched and probably, yep, he's gonna die here in the corner.
Staggered, actually.
Melon has yet to die.
He's seeing Melon.
Melon's being Melon. Not he did pick off Koodle and I think a Void after that Diva Bomb went in, but after that, not a lot of value coming up for him. He's gonna try to spawn kill a missed pulse bomb, and he's dead. Okay. So Easy Clap getting 2 points of objective off of this with only a minute of their clock. They've been holding this overtime for quite a while, so good on them. They're going to be coming up on the Earth Shatter.
I mean, the second they step off this cart, though, it will go down.
Very much so. It'll be
Zira has
burned out
his
immediately.
ult, and they may try a Nano Noon. Oh no.
Deadeye is out,
You
mixed in
want
with the
to hide
Amplification
from that.
Matrix. Shatter getting nobody. Nano on a Cyberstep. Zira coming up with his Deadeye. Gets no value out of it. All of Easy Clap is antied, but will it be enough? Cyberstep and Melon take down Avoid and Cal, but Koodle gets a flash on a Zira. Falcon goes off the map.
He's demeched off of the map.
So Yusuf is alone on point. I think that's going to be it. Overtime weight gets end, and Easy Clap almost gets 3 points off of their overtime. Easy Clap, a very good push. Very good push. All right, so we don't know. We don't know. Maybe Flushed memed a little too hard in the beginning. Got down 2 maps, tried. Maybe they're gonna go down hard this round.
Because this seems more like the map I would be. The
You would be
stream's
what?
on a 5-minute delay.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I already actually I hid match chat
I can't because I have to watch
for
I
pauses.
have to watch
Yeah.
for pauses.
So we'll go ahead and see. So Flushed has a 4-minute time bank to work with, meaning that in an engagement they are allowed to lose some of these fights and then come back. So we're gonna go ahead and see how Flushed can manage to win, but it begs the question if Flushed maybe memed a little too hard in the beginning and then couldn't come back, or maybe they're still memeing. We don't know,
Okay.
and we can't really tell.
Never mind.
We can't really tell if they are, so we're just gonna go ahead and have
All
to
right,
watch.
so Wannabe's still on a Torb. Melon has gone to the Widow, probably just looking for a quick pick. Although he may style it.
We're gonna go see. Nope, it looks like he's going back into
Matt
spawn.
left.
He's going back into spawn, maybe shooting. So Melon seems to be wanting to stay on there. Koodle gets a
Right.
read low, but he gets healed up immediately. The Torb turret is on Bubbles. Bubbles is very low. Zero gets taken out by Wannabe. Bubbles is down by Yusuf.
Wannabe just flanked and killed too. Koodle finishes off a couple.
Melon is still in spawn. Falcon's going all the way up to say hi. And actually takes a sniper bullet straight to the face. So Easy Clap is pushed up to the choke right now. 3 minutes left for Flushed. Yusuf tries to get a sneaky charge in. No value out of that. Playing around statue right now, and we're gonna see Melon takes down Wannabe with a 1 clip. Yusuf gets nanoed here. Zira is antied and down. The Ryans are actually antied right now.
Also very low.
So Bubbles is actually coming up on his shatter right now, and Yusuf is now down, so he basically has a free shatter. We'll see if he chooses to, and he chooses to use it. Gets a big 3k shatter. And that'll be a good cleanup by the side of Flushed. Yusuf is back, but I don't think after that kill on Koodle and a Void, I don't think that would be a very good engagement.
I mean, Falcon also doesn't have his mech, so yeah, they won't even bother. They're just going to take a fight at the gate.
Yeah, well, Yusuf is just standing.
Yusuf is a bit over.
Yusuf is a little overextended, but actually Easy Club has their entire team here and 5 ults. Almost 6 if Cal gets hit really soon.
Yeah, but so does the other team. So does Flushed. This is just going to be an ult plus, and all of Wannabe's ult, I think, really gets eaten.
A bunch of ults being thrown out, but it seems like Easy Clap is going to be winning that engagement after chucking 5 of their 6 ults in. Koodle
5 of their 6 against 2.
Yeah, against 2.
I don't think that was a smart trade.
It wasn't a smart trade, but with the amount of map that Flush has left to give, I feel like at this point... Oh, that's big. Melon, that's 2k pulse bomb onto Koodle and Cal.
Oh no, he got charged.
But Yusuf gets a charge off onto Melon, so...
He's not happy about that. Oh, wait.
Void and Falcon are in the back lines of
Void gets taken down.
Void gets taken out. So we got Falcon.
This actually might stall them here.
They've got to deal with
Falcon in the back line.
So Yusuf is down. It's just Wannabe chilling here. We'll see if he can get taken. Nope, he's gonna pop his E and get out of there.
Okay, they demeched Falcon now. They're probably just gonna try and make him back there.
He needs to become a nuisance in order for them to kill him. Or he can get his mech back.
But, I mean, actually, he's about at 80. They probably want to kill him now. He's gonna get mech.
At this point, Easy Club has two
Falcon
has ideal ways to win this. As I say that, Gagbad throws in and only gets a turret. Zira gets a good kill on the Koodle. And Bubbles, the unnecessary shadow to win. Alright, so it seems like Flush will definitely take the second checkpoint. And at this point, we have almost 4 ults up for Easy Clap. While Flush is going to have almost 4, with Melon going to easily be able to charge up that pulse bomb. So we're going to go ahead and see. We are in 1-fight territory for Flush. All they need to do is lose 1 fight, and Easy Clap has roughly 2 more engagements left. One a pretty stall.
If they, depending on how this fight goes, it could be a very staggered engagement. Oh, Yusuf falling first is not good.
Yusuf falls first. We're gonna see how the rest of this engagement goes.
Oh, Void falls too.
Alright, so Easy Clap is dropping like flies. Koodle does take down Melon.
But he trades
Melon. Yeah. So we're in 1-fight territory, ladies and gentlemen. This will decide it all. Mythology and Melon have their ults. 3 ults on the side of Easy Clap. Here comes the bomb.
Oh no.
So Zira and they C9. Easy Clap will win the entire series off of a C9. I clue what I just watched.
Okay.
A huge bomb that drives all of Flushed off of point. This isn't it, but
this was a very nice bomb.
It was. Comboed with the Earthshatter was just really great. But that was flawless. A really great bomb to pull all of Flushed off of point. Nobody knows where they were.
All right.
Who are we going to pull in here for an interview?
Well, that was interesting to watch.
It very was. Has Koodle been interviewed yet?
Thoughts, I guess.
Okay, so thoughts. It honestly, the entire game looked like a competitive
Sherlock?
game. What's up? Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I couldn't hear you for a sec. So,
Okay.
any thoughts, I guess?
Well, thoughts going into this match. I was expecting a very a very Titan matchup, like a shock Titan type thing, especially from the two top teams of the league, especially for advanced division. But what we ended up getting was a very clustered mess of chaos, looking like a comp game where no one was in team chat. Everybody was doing their own thing. Nobody was really working together. There was a few like combos like the Diva Bomb that we saw from Sniper or that's Gagbag at the at King's Row there. But other than that, it just looked really chaotic. Like nothing was there, and I feel like that was intended from both teams. So especially from commentator standpoint, having to talk over all of this was very hard.
Yeah, I don't exactly. Because it looked like there were points where Flushed was the far, far better team,
Oh, definitely.
but then they just stopped.
They like there was some parts that was like really good, and then just like it just fell apart. You know. Especially that first Kings Row round that they had with the 354 time bank left, that was very dominant by the side of Flush. But other than that, they just looked very disorganized for the rest of the game. Um, just letting Easy Clap get that huge push off of a 1 minute time bank.
Yeah.
So that's about it. So who can we pull in here for an interview?
Let's see. I mean, Yusuf seems to want it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and bring Yusuf in here.
We'll get Yusuf. Gotta find him. Lobby 3. Did Yusuf change his name?
I have no clue. Let me check.
There he is. Okay. Sorry, I just couldn't find him. We're in casting booth 3, correct?
Yes.
Hello, Yusuf.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
What's up? Yo, I actually clicked on another thing as soon as you guys put me in here, so I thought I was in the other thing, but I'm actually in this one. It's kind of crazy.
Don't worry about it. Well, first of all, congrats on your win, 3-0 against what everyone pretty much considered the second or first team.
That was the first team?
It was either you guys or them.
Dang, well, I guess now it's us, I guess.
Did you guys I know you guys notoriously don't scrim or anything.
Oh, no, sir.
Did you guys prepare especially for any part of this, or do you just kind of go in and do what you normally did?
I mean, maybe the rest of my team did. I mean, I haven't played Overwatch in a week, and I haven't opened Discord in a week, so I'm gonna be honest, I just don't know. But probably they did something, because I remember there were like zeros and contenders, so that means they know something about him, which means they probably know something about the rest of the team. So they probably did some mental preparation, but like, nah, nothing, bro. We did nothing.
Well, I guess you stayed true to your word and didn't scrim.
Yes, sir.
Was there a player on the enemy team that you were like looking at as possibly, I guess, an issue for you guys?
Wait, hold up. Who's on the team? It's like Gag, Zera. Oh, Zera, he's in contenders, dude. That guy's scary, man. Yeah, him. Bro, when he came in on the Doomfist punching in, like, just straight fear went down my spine.
I don't think Zera ever played Doomfist. I think that was Melon.
Yeah, Melon was on.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, whoever was punching in on Doomfist, put fear down my spine like you would not believe, bro. Cold shivers.
Well, yeah.
So going into this map, our analysts had 80% chance for win for Flushed. After this honestly dominant victory for you guys, do you have any words to say for that, or?
I have to say my newest TikTok at Yusuf Eshesh TikTok. All right, so it was me cosplaying, right? But not like cosplaying in a costume. I was going like this, like, doing the movements. Like I'm doing it right now, but you guys can't see it, right? And I really feel like doing that with the caption, when your Minecraft girlfriend breaks up with you and then you hear your uncle crying in the next room. I feel like creating that TikTok really putting that energy for me and for the rest of the team, to inspire us.
Of
We
course.
went in there headstrong, cosplaying the whole way. You know how it is.
All right. Thank you, Yusuf.
Hey, anytime, bro. Anytime.
Unless Sherlock has any other questions for you.
No, that was just about it. You guys played very well today, especially whatever the game was.
Thank you.
Do you have anything you'd like to say to our stream audience?
Yeah, follow my TikTok at Yusuf Eshesh, YUSUFESHESH. I got almost at 50K followers. Almost. So there's probably like 30,000 people watching this, right?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Definitely.
Yeah. So if just 2,000 of you guys follow, yeah, 50K. We'll be there one day.
Easy.
We'll be on top.
All right. Thank you very much, Yusuf.
All right,
Thank you so
anytime.
much,
Bro, anytime.
Yusuf.
Have a good day.
You as well.
All right, you want to wrap it up or do I?
You can, because I opened.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching this map between Flushed and Easy Clap. Going into this map, Easy Clap obviously coming out with a dominant 3-0 victory. Next week, we will have Easy Clap going against Hangzhou Bark, and then we will have Flush going against Newt. So we'll go ahead and see how those matchups end up going on. But until then, I hope you guys have a really great day, and I'll see you guys next week.
See ya.